my job is today? To water the root. I teach the men the word of God so it can end up in their grandchildren. I live a certain way before the men in this church so that they can live that way before their great-grandchildren. When you feed the root, you affect the fruit. In other words, fertilizing the root gives health to the plant. Our nation has very little interest in the root. Let me explain who a woman is. A woman is the shoot. The shoot has no life in it. The shoot gets its life from where? The root. So we got programs and programs in our government for women's this and women's that and women's desk and crisis women. How about no crisis men? How come we no crisis men? Government, please. Because we missed it. We keep building the women and put the men in jail. How many single women in this church cannot find a good husband? Because we don't produce them. We don't water the root. Most of the time we curse the root and expect a good fruit. That leads to point number 5. Respect for the foundation is protection of the house. The only commandment God gave for nation building that has a promise attached to it is this one: honor thy father and thy mother, that your days will be long on the earth. No other command in the 10 Commandments has a promise attached to it. In other words, God even gives you an incentive to keep that one, because he knows that if you honor the father and respect the position of the mother, the whole society will stay together. Protecting the root secures the plant. Therefore, the role of the father is the key to your protection as a human being. Your future in the next 10 years will depend on how you handle the fatherhood in your life. Let me give you quickly the role of the father. Number 1, the father holds the family to its source. Just like a root holds the plant, the father holds the plant, the whole family to its source. Number 2, the father anchors the family to the rock. Number 3, the father receives nutrients from the health of the family, for the health of the family rather. In other words, when the father reads a book, that affects the quality of the family.